Chiefs Kingdom, I got a mock draft for all of you, and let's look at it. But first, and now that that is out the way, with the 32nd pick, I don't have the Chiefs trading up just because the Chiefs are having a very hard time finding trade partners in the draft. They tried to do it last year, and nobody wants to trade with the Chiefs because people can't stay in the Chiefs dynasty. So I think it's going to be the same this year. I think they're probably going to try and trade up, and I don't think they're going to be successful doing that. So with the 32nd pick, I got the Chiefs selecting wide receiver from Georgia, Ladd McConkey. He's a great route runner. His day one in the NFL, he's going to have be one of the best route running receivers in the NFL, so that should tell you something. I think he's a great receiver. He's a little underexperienced, but not an Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes can't fix. And with the Chiefs' second round pick 64, I have them selecting wide receiver from North Carolina, Devontae Walker. The reason for taking back-to-back receivers is because you got Rashee Rice, who's going through his legal problems, and he could get a few games suspended. We don't know yet. We got to let that play out still. Devontae Walker, he's a nice speedy receiver. He can jump up there and get that ball. So if the Chiefs just decided to get him in the second round, I'd be pretty dang happy. And with the 95th pick, I have the Kansas City Chiefs selecting linebacker Jeremiah Trotter Jr. from Clemson, with Willie Gay departing to New Orleans. I think this is a really good linebacker room in Kansas City right now with Leo Chenal, Drew Tranquill, and Nick Bolton, but I think adding one more would be pretty good, and I think Jeremiah Trotter would fit really well here in Steve Spagnuolo's system. I think he could get coached up real well and be a Willie Gay replacement. With pick 131, I have the Chiefs selecting corner from Notre Dame, Cam Hart. L'Jarius Sneed left to go to the Titans via trade. So you got some good corner depth now, though, still. You got Najee Johnson, you got Jalen Watson, you got Joshua Williams, you got your last year 7th round pick, Nick Jones. So you got a lot of great depth there, but bringing in Cam Hart would still be good, in my opinion. The Chiefs have a lot of success drafting corners in late rounds. L'Jarius Sneed, what was he? A 4th round pick. What was Joshua Williams? A 4th round pick. What was Najee Johnson and Jalen Watson? A 7th round pick. So Cam Hart, I think he'd be a great addition in the later rounds. And I think he could come in here and play a lot, just like what Joshua Williams and Jalen Watson have done for us so far. And I think that'd be a good L'Jarius Sneed replacement. Pick 159, the Chiefs hopefully select tight end from Iowa, Erick All. Now the reason for this, Erick All, he came from Michigan, transferred to Iowa. Iowa tight ends are just different. George Kittle, what college did he play at? Iowa. Sam Laporta, what college did he play at? Iowa. Iowa tight ends come to the NFL and they play very, very well. And I think bringing Erick All in late rounds, I don't see a problem with that. And I could possibly see him being a Travis Kelce replacement, because Travis Kelce probably only has 3 more years left in this league. He's 34 already, so I think it's time to start looking for a Travis Kelce replacement, whether that's this year or next year. It's time to start looking for one. With pick 173, I have the Chiefs selecting running back from Marshall, Rasheen Ali. He runs very physical, very dominant. He's a very similar player to Isaiah Pacheco because of how hard he runs. He's very speedy. He's just a very physical player from Marshall, and with you just brought back Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Isaiah Pacheco's still here. You could bring back Jerick McKinnon, but I do not think the Chiefs are going to opt to do that. So selecting Rasheen Ali, late round pick, I think would be a good idea. Isaiah Pacheco probably only has a couple more years in this league because of how physical he runs. He's going to get injured a lot. So I could definitely see Rasheen Ali being the Isaiah Pacheco replacement in a couple years. And with the Chiefs' last draft pick 221, they're going to select offensive tackle Walter Roos from Oklahoma. Here's what I think they should do. I think they should bring back left tackle Donovan Smith, let him play this year, and have him as a Band-Aid. And then Walter Roos, he'll sit back there with guys like Lucas Niang and Wanya Morris and just learn from Jawan Taylor, learn from Donovan Smith, and maybe in the future they can get some playing time. But I think next year in the first round is where Brett Veach and company should look for a left tackle, because Mahomes is in his prime, and you want to make sure his blind side is protected by a very good left tackle, and right now we do not have a very good left tackle. But with that being said, if you want more videos, like, share, subscribe. Peace.